After a break to cover other things, we return to our May 2021 roundup videos with a look at the lower division champions. King of Division 3, as you'd only expect, was Abi for the second time straight, who swept aside 7 more foes to return to Division 2. "I could focus on each and every bout this time," he said with his new earnest face. "And I can now dictate the fight at my ideal distance." Stressing he'd reflected on his 2020 mistakes and punishment, he added, "Both the warm and harsh words have spurred me on. I'm more focused on my sumo now, and as sumo bosses have allowed me to move forward, I have to show them how far forward I can go. I want to meet the fans' expectations for sure." He must therefore mount a title bid at the next level too. In Division 4, performances like this made March Division 5 champ Atami Fuji a firm title favourite. That was Hakuho's 200-plus kilo recruit Toma he flicked out, on the way to taking his winning run to 19. But his 7th and final bout of May was against Kotodaigo, who'd spent most of the last 4 years in Upper Division 3. And the 28-year-old's skill was simply too much. A magnificent block and grab with the right had the hulking youngster on the back foot, and good angling of the right hip kept Daigo's belt safe. A driving left leg and firm outside grip led the attack, which Atami tried to break by scoop throw but failed, thus dropping his first bout in 20. That sent Kotodaigo into a final day playoff with Asanoyama's new junior stablemate, 22-year-old debutant Takuma Ishizaki, ex-captain of Japan's Sports University Sumo team and 3rd in University Nationals last year. And Ishizaki's leg speed and fast reaction to the drooping shoulder gave him the title. "I was really tense and wondered if I'd be too stiff even to move, so it was great I won," he reflected. "I aimed for the title from the start. 7 wins was the bare minimum really, and I'd like to pat myself on the back for a goal achieved. But I'll be straight back into training tomorrow and aiming to reach salaried level as quickly as I can. I had some worries about the large drop in rank," Kotodaigo confessed. "It's never nice being in freefall. But I feel I've gained something down here, namely, how to carry myself mentally. I get nervous, you see, and I'm looking at how I can better output my power despite that." Daigo will join Ishizaki in Division 3. The 5th Division crown went to the Hakuho Legacy Project, as 18-year-old Senhor, the Yokozuna's recruit in 2019, scooped the title despite never having gone beyond 5 wins before. Born to a Japanese father and Mongolian mother in Ulaanbaatar, Senhor spent his childhood hopping between the two countries and would cry whenever hero Hakuho lost on TV. He's now been told by his idol and stablemate to gain weight if he's to realize his dream of, his words, becoming a Hakuho-like wrestler. And the Division 6 honours were contested by 2 debutants from Fujishima stable, Suguro and Fujiseun. "We talked about forcing a playoff between us before the tournament," Suguro said after winning his 7th match. "I lost to him in student sumo and lose over 70% of our practice bouts, so I can hardly even say I'm his rival." Their journey to the stadium together that afternoon must have been awkward. And despite a sound tachi-ai, a clattering right parry meant the match went the way of their training bouts. "It was great I could get forward well and win," Fujiseiyun said. "I want to reach Division 2 within 3 years and fight like my stablemaster. This title is the best possible start for me, but I'll be keeping my feet on the ground." Hailing from Daieisho's hometown of Asaka, he has plenty to aspire to.